Always be pleasant with people. Always treat others the way you want to be treated. Always smile. A lot of serious faces this evening. Smile. Your face actually uses less muscles to smile than what it does to not smile. So just smile. You know what, we should ask Amway to somehow develop some sort of tablet that's like Botox that keeps you like this. So I go to this accountant, Sylvia, her name is. Does anyone know her? I won't tell you which accounting firm. So I go there, I'll run her, hey, it's that time again, haven't seen you for a year. And I change accountants every couple of years just so that I can see if they're interested, right? So anyway, haven't seen you for 12 months. Said, oh yeah, when do you want to come in? I said, okay, can we come in whatever day it was? I went in and seen her. She goes, wow, Mr. Kikos, that's a lot of income. I said, mm-hmm. She says, let's not do anything today. Can we set up another time? And can you bring in your tax returns for the last 2 years? She knows last year because she did it for me, but the previous year she doesn't. So I go in there with all these files and the overview of our income statement. And she opens it up, she goes, whew, wow, that's a number of bank accounts you've got. I said, uh-huh. She goes, uh-huh, okay. So everything is positive. Why is that? So that means that she's got clients where they're negative. She said, sure is. I said, wow, you made a lot of money the last 12 months, didn't you? I said, uh-huh. She goes, okay. Skincare business, uh-huh. The Amway business. Do you do anything else? I said, what do you mean? She goes, do you do pills? White powder? Well, sort of. Because we do SA8. Well, sort of, but not exactly. Okay, do you do anything with precious metals like silver, gold, platinum? I said, yeah, well, sort of. Well, not exactly. She goes, oh, that's just amazing. Yeah, how many people do you owe money? I said, don't owe anyone money. She goes, how many people owe you money? I said, nobody owes me money. She goes, no accounts payable, no accounts receivable? I said, no, none of that. She goes, so where do you operate your business from anyway? I said, I operate it from my living room at home. She goes, you operate this business, all these incomes, from your living room at home? I said, yeah, I do. She goes, are you doing anything illegal? I said, nothing illegal. So, are you doing anything with gemstones? You know, like rubies, sapphires, emeralds? So, yeah, sort of, but not exactly. She goes, no, really. I've never seen anyone's income grow like that over a 3-year period. What are you doing? I said, I'm just an Amway IBO.
Wow.
She goes, okay then. And that was it. It was a great story, wasn't it? So the business does provide, and if you are, and this is all that we do, we don't spend our time actively chasing anything else for income. It's this, but imagine this one thing. Would you rather have a vending machine where you collect 100% of the profits of that one vending machine, or would you rather have 100 vending machines that you collect 1% of each vending machine? Which would you rather, 100% or 1%?
1%.
So why is everyone going through life with just one vending machine? Just one job. And that's their sole income, and they're not necessarily focused on getting the job done. So think about it. How many vending machines? And this business is fantastic. I want to bring up a couple of guys and gals. Can we have on stage Founders Platinum, Darshan? Big round of applause. And Ruby IBO's newest wanted these guys, because these guys are, we have a brain cell within Team One Global. And Team One Global really is the hub of where everything's progressing forward from. Amway itself is fantastic with what they do as providing the platform and the products, but the brain cell is the think tank that we have. And Darshan's obviously on part of this think tank, and so is Niroshan and Veronica and myself and Diana. So from Melbourne, we have the brains of the think tank. And I just want to ask you guys a couple of questions as we move into the 400 PB leadership. First of all, because we've been putting it together and working on it like late nights and having a laugh and finding out where the trip is next year that you mentioned. But other than that, what would you, if each of you can just share, why is the 400 PB leadership coming up of importance in actually moving forward for each independent business owner? Why is that important? They didn't know that I was going to bring them up and ask them this, by the way.
It's very simple, that because we spend a lot of time to get that happen. True, right? And night after night, and all this J10 team, put a lot of effort to bring this Team One Global, Vision 2000, dream come true, right? And what you do is this, this 400 PB leadership is totally different to the BBSs and all the major conferences and all these things, right? Now, this is what we, going to share with you guys, and how exactly, how do you put your effort, how do you put your meaningful work ethics to get the maximum out of each and every activities that you are doing in your business to get your business from A to B. Right? And this is the qualification process. We are not get everybody, but somebody who is qualified 400 PV leadership is getting qualified for that level, right? And there are so many speakers are coming up, and especially it's a mechanic session that exactly every industry that we need to move with the industry trend, right? And if you are in the Amway business 10 years back, that is not really take our business to the next level in this today's world, right? So we need to move with the industry and what is happening in the industry, right? So that's what actually we are bringing forward. And if you get into that leadership level, that exactly how you can get people into the business, and how you go through the qualification process, and how new techniques get into your business, right? So many. I looked at all the topics that we discussed. Man, this is, if you come into that session and if you really understand, if you really wanted to digest that all the topics that all we are around, you can go diamond. Right? So that powerful session is happening on 23rd. Right? So of course you book your ticket right now, and the next goal is how many people that you can bring from your team. That matters.
Very good.
Right? So that's how important this leadership is all about.
Very good.
So the one thing I'd like to add on top of what Niroshan said is the preparation, what it takes to put this together. Yeah, so things are changing, right? We have gone through the process, and we've done a few tweaks here, bits here and there in terms of how we operate and how we qualify people and things like that. Okay. Now T10, you need to understand, it's not one person's thinking, it's not one person saying that this is how it should be done. It's 10 people agreeing on something and then putting it forward in front of a team, understand? So think about this, these are the top 10 leaders of Team One Global who have done the business at significant levels, who have built a significant business, including Hemant and Smita as well. And they put this thing together, okay, understand? And the topics which are going to come up on the 400 people leadership, they're quite phenomenal. There a lot of thoughts have been put together, guys. Understand? This is not something just randomly Hemant woke up one night and put it together. Okay, understand? And he gave it to us. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so think about this. A lot of preparation has gone behind it. So I'm sure if you are qualified for it, you will appreciate it. If you're not, I highly recommend to do whatever it takes. You still have enough time to qualify 6%. I know a couple sponsored by Manish just in the last shopping night, and they're qualifying 6% and attending this 400 people leadership. Understand? So people who are out there who understand the value of it, and as an upline who have promoted it big time, and there are people who are qualified for it as well. Okay, so I hope you also be part of this session.
Very good. Did you want to add a lady's perspective?
Yes. If you are not yet like qualified for 400 PV leadership, do it now, because we can learn a lot of mechanics through this session, and you can go for your next speed, because we want to grow fast as possible in this business. And because my favorite speaker is Dina Sumita Sahila, and she's coming, she's motivated ladies to do things, you know. And if you're not qualified yet, qualify for it. Yes.
How does someone qualify for it? How many ways can they qualify? What do they have to do?
Yeah, working with your upline closely, and do a lot of, you know, find clients and do more retails, and find a lot of new people, and show the plan. That's all.
Excellent. Anything else?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
One question.
Well done, guys. Excellent. Thanks for sharing. Really appreciate it. PV leadership, all I can say is that not only qualify yourself to be there, but help someone, assist someone qualify as well. Because if you can do that, then you're actually learning the servanthood of leadership within this business. And hopefully we've added value this evening with the training and the workshop. And with that, back to our wonderful host, Sandeep.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nick, Darshan, Niroshan, and Veronica for throwing some lights and valuable information on upcoming events, which would put our business on a fast track. Now, before we go for a second week night out training, a quick recognition for everyone who has volunteered today, and without them this event would not have been possible. So can we hear for our ushers? Door duties, ladies on the registration desk. Give a huge round of applause, guys. They are fantastic and wonderful team. And none other than our speaker for tonight, we can So without taking any more time, help me welcome Darshan on the stage for the second week night out training. So now anybody who's qualified for second week night out, stay. If you're not qualified for second week night out, check with your upline so you can qualify next time, alright? For people who are not qualified, have a safe trip back home. Good night.